A new version of the Grand Theft Auto 6 map is here. We'll be taking a look at what that looks like, as well as some incredible comparisons to other Rockstar Games worlds like Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, and all the other previous GTA titles as well. And it's really the comparison to those previous titles that just goes to show you how large this map is going to be. So let's dive into it. So the first change that was made was actually fixing Brian's Marina workshop, which is located in Key Lento. I'll zoom out so you can see where it is. This looks like an area that's going to be where we sort of start the game. Obviously, we saw Brian in the trailer, so we know he's going to be a big part of Jason and Lucia's story. So that was updated. They also added a parking lot in the Vice Beach area. You can see where this is located. It's kind of in between Bayshore and Washington Beach. This was found in the trailers and in the screenshots too. This new update also extended Vice City's urban area to go a little bit more towards Hamlet, which is this city down here. So you can see that this was sort of extended from the previous update. This update also added the Port Gellhorn Juice Fruit Shop, which was seen in one of the screenshots. And this is actually a parody of a real life store that is like a giant pineapple. In GTA 6, it looks like it's a giant orange instead, which again does make sense considering Florida in real life is the sunshine state and orange is like their state's fruit. So that makes sense. Again, you can see where this is located, sort of just south of Port Gellhorn's bridge. This update also added a new building called Iron City Gym in Vice City. You can see where this is located here, literally just to the east of the airport, right in the middle of the city. It'll be interesting to see if we are able to use gyms for their like strength building function, just like we did in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This update also added a new airfield near Ambrosia, which you can see is just to the southwest of this lake. It's also to the east of Port Gellhorn and just to the northwest of Vice City. So you can see just how closely they are and how many we're going to have. We got an airport in Vice City, an airport in Ambrosia, an airport in Port Gellhorn, and I'm sure there's going to be some other airports sort of in the north part of the map, and there's even one, of course, towards the southern part of the maps. There's going to be a lot of air bases in this game, and another one was just added in Ambrosia, as you guys can see right here. And then a few areas were completely redesigned, like the Waning Sands, for example. You can see where this area is located right here. It's kind of like a little suburb that has a grocery store and whatnot, just to the north of Vice City. There were also several things that were sort of reshaped and renamed, like some of the runways and even some of the lakes and even some of the more like mountainous areas. Those were reshaped and renamed. Again, if you guys are interested, I will leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check out all the change log for yourself. Some of the things might be super minor. Some of them might not be important to you. That's why you can check it out and dive into all the details. This update did a handful of really great changes. If you guys are interested, I will leave a link to the mapping community Discord thread in the description. You guys should definitely take a look at it. This is version 11 created by Yanis and his team. Again, you can see some notables here. There is still no panhandle. That has been removed and has been removed for a few updates now. So as things currently stand, this is what the Grand Theft Auto 6 map is going to look like. This is roughly going to be the shape, but how does it compare to previous Rockstar titles and other Grand Theft Auto games? Well, that's what I want to take a look at right now because the details are staggering when you compare them to the map. All right, so I'm going to save Grand Theft Auto 5 for last because it couldn't fit on the screen, but here is Red Dead Redemption 2 up here, Vice City, GTA San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 4. And when you compare these maps, you can see the difference here. Now, I've not altered the size at all. This is a one-to-one comparison. So let's actually take a look at the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. And if we move this over here, you can see that no matter where we sort of drag it on the screen, GTA 6 is way larger than the Red Dead Redemption 2 map. Now, it might be as wide in some areas, which you can see right there, but it certainly doesn't take up nearly the amount of square footage that GTA 6's map does. Now, Red Dead Redemption 2's map felt pretty large because obviously the era we were in, being in 1899 and 1907, obviously the fact that you didn't have modern transportation made it more difficult to get from one side of the map to the other. But you can see there, it basically is the same size as like a little bit of Port Gellhorn and Mount Caliga National Park. So there's a huge difference between Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 6. Now let's take a look at Vice City next. Obviously, this little guy is incredibly small, being one of the earliest Grand Theft Auto games. You can basically see that it's not even the size of Port Gellhorn. It's like a fourth of the size of Vice City. I guess if you stretched out everything, it might be like the size of the Leonida Keys. It can fit pretty much anywhere inside of the Grand Theft Auto 6 map. It's incredibly small. This is going to be a massive upgrade from GTA Vice City. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas' map was a little bit larger. You can see kind of because of its shape right here, it does fit inside the entirety of the map. It's, I would say, a little bit larger than Grand Theft Auto 6's Vice City. But remember, this was 3 cities in one. This was Las Venturas, San Fierro, and Los Santos all in one. And all 3 of those cities now fit comfortably inside the Grand Theft Auto 6 map. And then if we look at Grand Theft Auto 4, you can see that it was slightly smaller than GTA San Andreas' map. So it can pretty much fit anywhere inside Grand Theft Auto 6's map. In fact, it's basically not even the size of the Vice City limits. And remember that this consisted of multiple islands, multiple different boroughs making up fictional New York City. So this is an incredible difference right here. Grand Theft Auto 4's map feels super tiny compared to GTA 6. And then, of course, we've got the big one. We've got Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 is the largest map that Rockstar has created so far. And you guys can see that it does stack up, again, pretty good compared to Grand Theft Auto 6. You've heard the rumors so far that it's going to be about 1.5 to 2 times bigger. And that looks pretty accurate right there, because if we kind of just put it up like this, you can see that there's roughly about 50 to 60% more landmass in Grand Theft Auto 6's map than GTA 5's map. So I think this is the most fascinating comparison of the bunch, even though Red Dead Redemption 2 is the most modern title because it's not in current day times. The map feels a little bit weird to compare it like to like. And it even gets crazier if you try to compare the cities. Let's just take Rockstar's last game, Red Dead Redemption 2. Look at Saint Denis. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but if we just put Saint Denis right there, it's basically the size of like Hamlet. That was the biggest town in Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's not even the same size as like one little subdivision in Grand Theft Auto 6. Again, it's an absolutely crazy comparison. It's going to be so cool to see once this game comes out. Just the sheer size and scale of not only Vice City, but the entire state of Leonida. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. That is the latest version of the GTA 6 community map and some excellent comparisons between former Rockstar worlds and previous Grand Theft Auto titles. Again, let me know what you think about the map, how it's shaping up to be so far, and more in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.